Hello everyone, my name is Sabby, and I am traveling with my child, Sarah Effexor. Join us as we travel on a cross-country journey through Canada and the US. Please join us as we visit Niagara Falls and explore Toronto, Ontario. Sweetness, do you like the new RV? So, we did end up getting a new RV. I really didn't record anything today because I woke up at 7, had to rush to get over here at the RV place because my appointment was around 10:30 and the snow is clearly still falling. So I was trying to leave early enough for safety to be, still taken into consideration while driving here. So we got here around 11, so I was 30 minutes late, but they looked at my RV and unfortunately they were working on it for like an hour and a half, but it just wasn't working. They're thinking that the slush underneath the car ended up getting inside the propane at some point and screwed up everything in there. So unfortunately, that means that we could not fix the propane. It wasn't going to be an easy fix. So they went ahead and gave me a new RV. I moved everything over. It maybe took me like 25-30 minutes to move everything over, which really wasn't that bad. So now we are here in the new RV, and my mom is coming to visit, and so I have to head to Toronto near the airport, and I have laundry to do. So I got lots to still do today. And for any people who still play Pokemon Go, it is an event weekend, so I'm also trying to battle in raids and get a ton of tasks done so I could at least get to level 100 on the tasks this weekend. So I want to at least get the lucky trinket. So I just finished doing a raid right now, and now that everything is good, I believe it is time to go onto the road. And I'm level 57, by the way. I'm level 57, so I still got several ranks to go, and I still want to battle in at least like 5 raids today, so I need to be somewhere where people can join me on those. So I think it's time to go, sweetness, right? Isn't it? It's time for us to be on our way and to go on this grand adventure called life, and then get Mumsy from the airport, and you're gonna get fatter because she's going to give you a million shoo-roos without my consent, essentially, is what is gonna happen. So here we go, going towards the airport and hoping to find a laundromat on the way there. So let's do this. We're in Toronto. We made it through the winter storm and are now in Toronto. The wind is still a little bit crazy, so if you do pass by fields, yeah, you have very, very low visibility. But now that we're in the city, it looks like yesterday and the day before did not happen. But yeah, it seems like it's a really good day. And I found a laundromat, and so time to do the chores. And I have to go grocery shopping as well. When I was moving things over, I threw a lot of food away just so I can start fresh. Brand new vehicle, it's a brand new me, I guess. I was able to finish doing my laundry, and I picked my mom up at the airport. We went to Yorkdale Shopping Center to get dinner. The restaurant was very nice and allowed my child inside while she was in her backpack. I planned on parking at Yorkdale for the night anyway, and we stayed in the parking lot in the back. The next day, my mom needed to work remotely in the morning, so we stayed near Yorkdale Mall for most of the day. When she got a break for lunch, we went inside the mall to explore and get some really good food. My kitten enjoyed the sights, and a lot of people thought she was so cute. In the afternoon, we were moving outside of Toronto to camp near Niagara Falls so we could visit the next day. The drive wasn't that bad. It was maybe an hour away. During the entire drive, my kitten was giving my mom the evil eye for being in her chair. She made my mom feel so bad. At some point, she moved to the back of the van to sit down so my kitten could sit in the passenger seat. My mom was also giving my kitten so many treats. Her belly was starting to get hard from being stuffed full of churros. I was able to fill up the propane tank, and we made camp at a nearby Walmart. We made dinner before we went to bed to wake up early to visit Niagara Falls the next day. We were both very surprised at how much we enjoyed visiting Niagara Falls. I've seen many waterfalls in my life, and in my mind, you see one, you've seen them all. But this was extremely different. I couldn't comprehend how large it was, and it helped that we were on the Canadian side that sees the whole thing. We walked my kitten around the falls to get her wiggles out before we went to the Journey Behind the Falls experience. She wanted to walk in every direction we weren't going in. It was funny seeing my mom struggling to get Sweetness to follow us. We put my kitten in the van with the heater on before we went on our tour. It was not crowded because we were seeing it during the winter, but the waterfall had thawed so we could see the water flowing. However, the underground tunnels you could use to go behind the falls were all frozen over. There was maybe a tiny bit of water. Oh, there's a little bit of water. Look, you could see some of the water flowing across the wall. The main observatory was so amazing. The waterfall was so loud, but so pretty. It was a mix of snow, ice, and water. We enjoyed viewing the waterfall so much, we decided to stay until nightfall so we could see the waterfall lit up. It was totally worth the wait. It was a beautiful sight to behold. I drove back to Toronto that night, and we got some of the best food during our stay. We went to Hana Ramen, and it was so good that we went there a few more times during our stay. I have dreams about that food to this day. After dinner, we parked again at Yorkdale Mall for the night. Very full and happy. On our last full day in Toronto, we took the subway to downtown Toronto to walk around and explore. It would rain on and off, but it was so much fun. We saw Queen's Park and the University of Toronto. It was so pretty just walking around the campus and enjoying the architecture. We got lunch at CF Toronto Eaton Centre before continuing our walk to the CN Tower. We saw an aquarium on the way. My kitten loves fish, and we asked if she could go in, but they said no, which was fine. She got to stare at the fish in the entrance for a few minutes before we walked to the waterfront. My kitten got to walk around the waterfront for a while before it started to really rain, and she went hiding in her backpack again.
Okay.
We decided to head back to the van and get some Hana ramen before we got extremely delicious cookies at Midnight Cookies. We finally made camp at Canadian Tire for the night. My mom had work again until the afternoon the next day, so we had Hana ramen again before we went on a long drive towards Ottawa. We had a tour scheduled at Park Omega in the morning that we were very excited about. My mom and I really enjoyed Toronto a lot, mainly for the food, but it was just a lot of fun and there was so much to see. It is on my list to go back because I need that food again. I want to thank you all for watching this video. My child and I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please show your support by liking or commenting on this video. If you want to continue to join us on our RV winter adventure, please subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos, as I will be uploading every Wednesday and Friday.